Hello all. Today I am discussing about a topic Hindu Undivided Family or HUF. Division of this topic. What is HUF? Who all are included? Who are parties in HUF and schools of HUF? What is HUF? Let's first understand the concept of HUF. It is a separate tax entity in addition to individual persons who are members of such an undivided family. What is an undivided family? Undivided family is one who held the property hasn't been partitioned among sons and daughters. If you are a Hindu, Buddhist, Jain or Sikh, you can have an HUF as separate tax entity. Tax benefits. You can claim all benefits under Income Tax Act. Own property and own business. HUF is eligible for those exemptions that are available to a resident Indian who is not a senior citizen. It can own property and also have its own business. Now we will discuss who all are included in the HUF. A HUF cannot be formed by a group of people who do not constitute a family. Linear descendants with common ancestor is a must. It means includes those persons who by birth acquire an interest in joint family property due to birth. Property can be movable or immovable. It also includes all lineal descendants of these persons and their wives and children, both son and daughter. Who are parties in HUF? HUF include the following parties. First is Karta. Karta, who is a HUF manager. He is eldest among the co-partners. Karta has the right to manage the property and business of the HUF. Decision on expenditure. Karta can take decisions as the head of the family to sell, buy the property and also decide how to spend the income generated from the HUF property. On behalf of the family, he can take loans. However, this can be done only for the good of the family. Eldest, eldest son becomes next Karta. In the event of the death of the Karta, his eldest son becomes the next Karta. If there are no sons, the unmarried daughter can become the Karta in the unfortunate event of the death of the father. Next is co-parceners. Right in ancestral property by birth. Co-parceners is a person who acquires right in the ancestor property by birth. Right to demand partition and a person who has a right to demand partition in the HUF property. Up to three lineal descendants. Under the law, the members up to three lineal descendants are co-parceners consisting of a father, his son, grandson, great grandson are co-parceners in the HUF. Amendment in 2005. After the amendments made by the Hindu Succession Act in 2005, thereby even daughters have been included in the term co-parceners and all references to son shall equally apply to daughters also. Next party is members and the third party are called members. The other members of the family such as daughter-in-law, son-in-law, children of daughters are called members. No co-parcenary rights. Members do not have such as have no direct claim over HUF property but claim only through co-parceners. Schools of HUF. There are two kinds of schools. First is Dayabhaga law and Mitakshara law. In Dayabhaga, Karta is sole owner of property. In Mitakshara, says property should vest in HUF, not in individual member of the family. In Dayabhaga law, no one can enforce partition. Mitakshara law applies to Hindus in the rest of the country are governed by the Mitakshara law. Dayabaga law applicable to West Bengal and Assam. In Mitakshara, one important thing is HUF is not recognized in Kerala. Hope you have understood the concept of HUF, what all the different parties in HUF and what are various schools of HUF. Thank you.